And the Academy revolt turned into a street protest right in the middle of the national capital today. The big question, of course, is this going to be the end of it now that a resolution has been passed? Our guess is it's actually far from over. Joining us this evening on the Newsroom Face-Offs, Rakesh Sinha, RSS ideologue who's spoken and written extensively about this protest. He has called it a manufactured revolt as well. Ghulam Nabi Khyal, well-known Kashmiri poet and author who has returned his Sahitya Akademi award in protest in keeping with the Academy revolt. Rakesh Sinha, I'd like to come to you first. What happened today? Would you concede that it has made the country look bad, sir? A street protest of writers after weeks of Sahitya Akademi awards being returned, that actually happening in public on the street. It just made the country look bad, Mr. Sinha.
No, I am questioning the moral space of those writers who are returning their awards. I am giving one example. On 8th April 2014, Jansatta, a leading daily, published appeal of certain intellectuals which included many of those who returned awards. They appealed that Narendra Modi is a fascist, he is a communal, he is responsible for 2002 genocide. Mind it, the term they used, genocide for Gujarat riots. And kindly don't vote. They appeal to the voters. Same kind of the people like Ashok Vajpayee, Uday Prakash, Manglesh Dabral, they are all associated with this Sahmat. Safdar Hasmi Memorial Trust. Safdar Hasmi was assassinated during the Congress regime in Ghaziabad where he was displaying his play.
So, okay.
And let me complete. And same Sahmat from which these writers are associated, taking grant from the Congress.
Okay, there are politicized authors is what Rakesh Sinha says. Ghulam Sahab, you've returned your Sahitya Akademi award.
Yes.
Now that there is a unanimous resolution by writers to the Sahitya Akademi asking it to condemn condemn what the government, the atmosphere in the country at this time, would you consider, taking back your award? Because that is one of the demands being made at this time. Would you consider that?
What I say is that it is after a long time of calculation and deliberation that I have returned the award. I have been watching the situation all over the country for the last 1 year, particularly when Sri Modi became Prime Minister of the country. These conditions and these circumstances have been quite disturbing for me, for my mind, for my pen, for my freedom of speech. And after this calculation and after having given a deep thought to it, I have returned the award, and whatsoever resolution is passed by the Sahitya Academy, I have decided not to return the award, because once a decision is taken, it is a dignified decision. It's not jumping over things quickly or immediately.
Ghulam Sahab,
so I have decided to stand by what I have done.
You've said that no matter what the resolution is by the Sahitya Akademi, you will not take back your award because you don't believe that you can reverse such a decision that you've taken. Rakesh Sinha, we're almost out of time. Yes.
Let me elaborate on it. With all love and respect for Munawwar Rana, I am not Munawwar Rana.
Yes.
People like Munawwar Rana, who returned the award in a live television show, was a drama.
Okay.
All right, he did it and we accepted. But today he says, I am going to meet Narendra Modi not as Prime Minister but as my elder brother.
Okay.
Whereas Mr. Modi has never said that Munawwar Rana is my younger brother.
Okay.
And if Narendra Modi ji tells me you withdraw the award, I will do it. I am not the kind of a person like Munawwar Rana.
Okay. Rakesh Sinha, I'd like to end with you because, it has come to a point where it appears to be open hostility, sir, between, writers on the one hand and the government on the other. Nearly 35 awards have been returned. Street protests have happened. The government, the RSS, you yourself, say that there are political motivations. Is this going to get worse, sir? Or are we going to see some kind of a peace overture from any side between the writer community and the government to actually settle this? Because at the end of the day, the casualty is India's reputation, Mr. Sinha. I'm sure you would agree with that.
I think this is the land which is the philosophy of this land is the unity of opposites. That's what Gandhi and other great thinkers of this land propounded. When you don't believe in the unity of opposites, then you will take war of positions. And that's why Ghulam Sahab is taking war of position. Rana Sahab was on your channel, the Aaj Tak, and I appeal to him, kindly enter into dialogue. We should not end the dialogue. And Rana Sahib accepted that if Prime Minister calls me and I would reconsider. He has not said that I will do that. He said reconsider. I just say he said reconsider, and PMO has made a call, and how he is being attacked by these writers. This unravels their antipathy against Narendra Modi, and I am telling you, they are calling Narendra Modi a fascist, and that's why they were just looking for an opportunity to do so.
Okay.
And last point to Ghulam Sahib, where was he when Kashmiri Pandits were butchered in Kashmir? Now your conscience is for the Kalburgi ji. I am also for Kalburgi. The assassination is the most heinous thing, and the killing of Akhlaq or Prashant Pujari.
Okay.
But where were you when Kashmiri Pandits were killed? We were in Kashmir.
Okay.
You have not said
I will answer your question.
Since you have asked a direct question, quick answer by Ghulam Sahib.
I will answer your question.
Yes.
Please listen to me. Listen to me, please. This question has been more than often asked me, that when Kashmiri Pandits fled Kashmir in 1990, this is first of all a controversial matter.
What is controversial matter? What is controversial? You are taking. Nobody can accept it. This is a controversial matter. This is a controversial. Everything is a controversial in this
You're
world.
being accused of selective.
Everything is controversial. Butchering of the Kashmiri Pandits. Entire world can accept that Kashmiri Pandits were butchered in Kashmir. They have been displaced. You are saying that this is a controversial matter. You are taking Pakistan's position. You are taking Pakistan's position here. Pakistan said this is a controversial matter. Even the Kashmiri Muslims.
You're being accused of being selective. Your anger is selective. Your protest is selective is the allegation, sir. Rakesh ji, let Ghulam Sahib answer now.
He is taking the position. Just say what Pakistani authors say about the Kashmir.
Okay, let him answer, sir. Let him answer.
This is not taking a position. This is just debate. You are not going to shout like that. Listen to me. It was Jagmohan who made this exodus possible for Kashmiri Pandits. Let me say it clearly. And I have eyewitness account with me.
Okay.
I have it.
Kindly reconsider your position. This is not a nationalistic position. This is not a
coming to your point.
Okay.
You are still against the Kashmiri
We were not happy. You can say I was never happy about their migration because they are our brothers for centuries together. But that I would say it was a marginalized happening, as we had marginalized happenings.
Okay.
Do you condemn here? I would request you to condemn on the India Today TV that whatever happened to the Kashmiri Pandits was wrong, was not expected, was uncalled for.
I will condemn the elements, I will condemn the people, I will condemn the authorities who made them or forced them to flee their country.
Okay, this is relevant, gentlemen. This is relevant to the issue. The things said by both of you are relevant to this particular matter. The Kashmiri Pandit issue has been used, as an instrument to actually question the selectivity of the protest by the writers, as have been several other incidents as well. But what we've been able to capture here, I think, on this newsroom face-off is that the hostility and the face-off between the both sides is not about to end soon. There is still suspicion, there is still animosity, and more than anything else, there are more questions for both sides. Could this issue have been contained? Should have been quelled before it actually became such a public international story, something that's been making international headlines in the last few days? Rakesh Sinha and Ghulam Nabi Kayal, thank you so much for joining us on the newsroom this evening. Thank you.